What is going on? We are back on Twitch for some more USFA action. Got a big game between two of our OG teams. It's been a long time. We're in season 9, and these teams are very familiar with each other. If you look back in our history, 3 seasons ago, or should we say 2 seasons technically, because season 9 ain't done. Back in season 6, that's where HBV and St. Louis met in the United Bowl, and here they are for another matchup here, but this time they're in the same conference. St. Louis took the trip to the West after the 2 new teams, New Jersey and Toronto, hit the mix, and you already know I couldn't come at this one alone. I got the homie, that white guy, up in here. What's going on, man? How you feeling tonight?
Feeling pretty good. You said it pretty well. We basically have 2 powerhouses coming in here. Long time. These teams have been around. They've always produced pretty good results, but I think a big one here is going to be the rookies. So let's see what the rookies do out there on the field.
Most definitely. I see one person in the chat named Killer Skrilla. His quarterback name is Action Jackson Jr. He took the trip over to Arizona, and now there's quarterback Tyler Deathridge that is going to be the new face here in Huntington Beach. They still got Dexter Jackson on the other side, but they got a new signal caller. What are you trying to see from this young quarterback here? We've seen one rookie already in Zaire Augustus. What are you thinking of seeing, along with Aaron Nike as well, I forgot to say. But yeah, how do you think he's going to do?
I think he's going to do pretty good. He definitely has some targets to get out there after, so as long as he keeps his head on a swivel, and I think if he listens to the playbook ahead of him, I think he'll have a good night.
Most definitely, for sure. And on the other side, actually, before I even say that, Vernon Mills, the wide receiver, the best wide receiver last year, he's now moved to the 4th best receiver on the team. That's how crazy these drafts get. All these trades are good, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does with the reduced role. But on the other side, in St. Louis, they got familiar faces all over the board. Namie McNamerson, the MVP of last year, he's trying to do it again. And then you also have the homies over there, Rebecca Montaigne, the greatest quarterback in USFA history. She's in regression. She's currently in regression, yeah. So we're trying to see what's going to happen in this one. What are your thoughts on St. Louis before we hit play?
I mean, we got a team with a lot of chemistry, you know? So Rebecca's been in the game for a long time. I don't think she's going to have a hard time hitting Sir Lancelot and Kevin Lee, but we'll see what the new Huntington Beach secondary has to say about that.
Most definitely. I normally do this for Caboose, but since you're one of his homies right there, one of his real life homies, I'm going to give you the same grace. You tell me when to get started.
Let's start it up right now. Not keep the people waiting.
I ain't trying to have them wait too long, my friend. You know, they be leaving, getting all crazy on me and stuff. But now we are underway here. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and flip it so y'all can see what we see. You know how we do. And it's going to be returned here for Sir Lancelot. Actually, that's not Sir Lancelot. That's going to be number 83, Kevin Lee. And I got to check one thing really quick. Make sure that it's all good to go. Let me go ahead and take that off. There you go. And it's going to be Montaigne starting us off with the pass, looking right side, and just going to throw that one away.
Oh.
Not too much there. The pressure was trying to get home. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming.
Curious to see what they do bringing that pass rush and how Rebecca will handle it for sure.
It's a new defensive tackle set for Huntington Beach as well, so we'll see how they work with it. There you go. Now it's clicking on. It's going to be a quick motion. Looking for a man throwing the screen to the homie Namie, and he's got a lot of room already down the sideline past midfield. And already with the big play, number 26 gets it done, and it's 1st and 10 St. Louis.
There's your rookie tackles right there. They baited for the quarterback and didn't cover the running back right there, and can't do that against Namie.
1st and 10 again. Montaigne and Namie trying to get the job done. They're going to hand it off, turns the opposite way, and gets slowed down by Trey Glock. A great pursuit there in between some blockers, and he made a nice play there to stop him for one. Looking for the pass again is Montaigne. Going to throw it. Going to be caught by number 13. And that's going to be a big play again. That's going to be Paris Glass. Hit this first official catch. Starting tight end, doing his thing. 1st and 10.
Can't ask for a harder catch, but a more rewarding one for a starting game.
Can't be mad at that. Huntington Beach on the ropes right here. Uppercut after uppercut coming from St. Louis. Montaigne says she's still got it, but the blitz is going to get home, and there's a familiar face right there. Phenom Chisholm lets the big-time QB know you got to go backwards. 13.
You're a fan of HBV. That's exactly what you need from that defense right there.
Huntington Beach defense starting to show up here, but can they finish the stop? Still got some yards to go through. Taking off to run, throws it short and hit immediately. Another familiar face. Actually, that's number 58. I thought it was 50. Great job there from the defensive player.
HBV definitely needs to come in with the stop right there if they want to hold them from any points.
Make sure you get that exclamation point USFA in the chat. Get into the giveaway. We broke 20. Can we do it again tonight? There's going to be a fake of the handoff here. Montaigne standing tall, finds a wide open man, and that's another familiar face getting into it. Kevin Lee says he still got the juice, but actually he's short 1 yard. I thought he had it.
Oh, man. I mean, this should put them in position to just get, an easy 3 points. It's sad after such a good... Oh, they're going for it.
They don't care. This says they're not scared of Huntington Beach. They're going to try to pick it off with the run game, and he's going to get hit. And did he get the first? They said he got it. He's pointing it out.
Yeah.
A great try to slow him down, but not to be there.
Drive continues.
And off and going to get stopped in the backfield there. Let me see if I could change some things here on my side to stop the bleeding here on the stream. My bad, y'all. Yeah, I see it. There you go. It's going to be
another screen.
Nice job. 3rd and 4 coming up.
2 for 31. First game. I don't want to say you can't be mad again, but you can't be mad.
3rd and 4 coming up. A man in motion looking for a man as Montaigne throws the left side, turn it up, and he's going to get stopped again shy of the first. And it's going to be another 4th and 1 situation. The St. Louis thinking they can do it again.
I mean, you might as well just do it again. You got them even closer to their own end zone, so.
The stream's looking better for me. Let me know how you see it in the chat. It's going to be another 4th down attempt coming. Namie is in the backfield. They're going to fake it to him, though. They left the man open to the left side, and the pass is well off the mark, and that's going to be no dice, no points here for St. Louis. That was not a great decision there for Montaigne.
Almost would have been better off just keeping rolling to the right and trying to, run for the 1 yard.
Well, Huntington Beach is going to get their first crack on offense here. We'll see Tim Carlson in the backfield along with Tyler Deathridge, the new quarterback, as we see a handoff, and he's going to get slowed down for a gain of 1.
Definitely a tough area to get out of.
Got to give the defense credit for holding them for some points, but now the offense needs to respond here. Got some receivers to his left. He's going to look for a pass. Takes off to run off the back foot, and then some coverage. Ooh. That was pretty crazy for Tyler's first pass there. Going to make it 3rd and 9 now.
You'd wish you just throw that one away in that situation instead of throwing it right into the middle of all those defenders. Somebody's going to make a crazy play one day.
3rd and 9 coming up here. Got some stacked receivers to the left. Quick pitch and going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to number 1, Ryan Davis, not to be. And St. Louis's defense comes through with the stop.
Yeah, huge stop from Christopher Baker right there.
We'll see how far the new kicker, Carolina Andrianic, can do for this Huntington Beach team, formerly with Arizona, sending it deep, and that is past the 45-yard line, but looks like St. Louis will start inside the 50 this one.
Well, they drove well past 50 yards in their first drive, so we'll see what they got going on this time.
See if the adjustments
HBV's
here. Hmm?
Yeah, HBV might have that defensive ticket now too, so.
Ryan Davis in the chat saying shake the nerves real quick, and they're going to fake it to the home and Namey, taking off and throws it right side. There's some coverage and almost picked off by TJ Camden, and I do not know what in the world Montaigne was thinking about throwing that one.
Confused blue for white, I suppose.
Let me just check some real quick. It'll be back on. There you go. Much better. 2nd and 10 coming up. The blitz almost gets home that time, but this time the screen pass does not work in St. Louis's favor. Great coverage there from the D tackle.
Been seeing a lot of screen passes lately. It's either they work out really great or they don't work out at all.
Shout out to First Spray with the shout out again. Thank you so much, big homie. Stack Stinky, he does it every stream. I ain't mad at you though. Gonna look for a man again. Throws it right side and got a man open, but not that open. It's almost picked 2 times. Number 2 and the homie, I believe, Tom Krieg Jr. in the backfield for that one. And looks like Huntington Beach's defense comes out strong, my friend.
Yeah, they definitely did come out pretty strong. You'd almost hope for an interception there, but we'll see what happens here on this punt.
Montaigne definitely made that available for INT, but it looks like this should bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
I get the Joe Rogan hype going in here.
Shout out to the homie Silly Hawk and the rest of the crew that's been throwing bits out there. The tablet's been tripping, so I got to get that rolling pretty soon. And we're going to see a handoff. There goes Carlson getting tripped up over his own alignment, only getting a yard on that play. And thank you, Mr. Ryan Davis, throwing out 100 biddies right there. Shout out to the homie. Thank you so much for the love and support. It means a lot. Silly Hawk throwing out some more. Thank you so much. Caboose throwing out a shout out saying that white guy Stinky, looking left side for his first completion. Is gonna get. There goes a man. He saves and bounds. Is Ryan Davis, and there goes a gain of 13. And the former Roughneck says, "You better put 2 on me before I dice you up." It's 1st and 10 Huntington Beach.
Great connection right there. Great turn up the field, by the way.
You see how you see where the foot was? He was definitely inbounds as well. That was really nicely done as they tried to hand off, sheds off one man, but once again running into his own lineman as he was trying to break free. Another gain of 1 so far on the game.
As a rookie running back, it could be hard to find those holes. Just got to keep working with the O-line, figure out where you need to go.
2nd and 9 coming up here. And they're going to fake it to him this time, but the blitz is going to almost get home, and Deathridge gets smacked.
Good job getting that ball away.
Caboose asks, how does that white guy feel about Davis abandoning him for a championship caliber team?
I saw the message.
3rd and 9 coming up here. Looking for a man to throw it to. They're going to try the screen to Upton, and that's going to get blown up immediately. No chance for that one. It's 4th and 9 coming. And Silly Hawk throwing out some more biddies. I appreciate you, big dog. I mean, every single one is like some more love to the heart of Stacks. I love it, man. Thank you so much.
So it went from a big offensive gain to now a defensive showdown.
Gonna look to see where the return goes, taking that to the 25-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 again coming up here.
I think there's an interception right here. I don't know. I feel it.
So far, the
Tell
only
me I'm
one.
wrong.
Hey, I don't blame you. She's been throwing some crazy passes so far this game. She has hit regression, so maybe the overall player is going downhill, but we'll see if she can pick it up. It's going to be a fake 2 times, but the pass ain't fake. It's going to be Mr. Glass again, getting a big gain to the 45.
They need to put somebody on him. He's just been open constantly all night.
First quarter almost over, and we have yet to see any points. St. Louis trying to change that here. Another set of biddies there for Silly Hawk. I appreciate you, my man. They're going to give it to 15, but he gets tripped up. And that was Lancelot they're trying to give it to, not to be. Got the new drip on and everything. He's still running like he didn't get touched.
Definitely depressing right there. You think if he would have made it out from his own line, he might have had something.
We're going to see if they could get a playoff, maybe. No, they said they're going to take it to the end of quarter number 1. Let's go ahead and move to quarter 2, folks. Throw your 2s up. Let's get into it. 2nd and 8 coming up here. St. Louis trying to get something going. They got the bunch rolling. Going to throw it short there to Namey, who's going to almost get the first. Make it 3rd and 2. Yes, it is. It's kind of interesting to see here which of these 2 teams favor within a low-scoring affair. I'm not 100% sure yet, but they're going to throw it short, and there goes Lancelot past 40, and that's going to be 1st and 10 coming here for St. Louis. Great pass across the middle.
And I'd say the way with St. Louis has really been the only one to move the ball. They'd be the one to win this score affair.
1st and 10 coming, gonna pass it, looking for a man wide open. Sir Lancelot torching the defense, and that's gonna be a touchdown for the Archers.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
I think it's the drips. First Frey in the chat says stop sleeping on me, and they'll give St. Louis the lead. Kick up.
I'm not sure if he just burned that man or if he just mixed matchup blown coverage. I don't know.
An interesting route combination there. I think they had one of those secondary players slipping, and that's a rare miss up, but we do have a lot of rookies here still trying to gel together. We'll see if they can make up for it their next time out.
Definitely a reason why you should always update no matter what. Keep your awareness, everything good.
Most def. You got to keep updating. You got to get on the league jobs. You got to sub. You got to get into the streams. I mean, there's a lot of ways to be great. And the one way you got to do it, you just got to make sure that you're active. But we're going to keep this thing rolling pretty soon. Let's go ahead and get into it. The kickoff is here. Sending this one away. And it's going to get somewhere close to the end zone. Yes, it is. It's going to be returned here from X-Pac, who's got moving to the number 2 spot. He's going to shed off a man and take it to the 30. 1st and 10 coming up for Huntington Beach.
Pretty solid return.
Most definitely past the 25-yard mark. You're all good to
Oh,
go.
yeah.
But can Tyler Deathridge get their team on the board? They've been playing pretty good defensively to hold them to just 7 points, but now they got to set their offense right. Going with full Panther, hand it off to Carlson, who's definitely getting more than 1 yard on that gain. Going to make it a gain of 4 this time.
Good to finally see him get some yardage. Hopefully that gives him some morale the next time he gets that ball. He just really delivers it again.
All it takes is one easy hole to get the mind ticking in the mind of a running back, and I think that's going to be helping them out for sure. Another stack set here, looking for a man to throw to, is going to be caught, and he's going to just roll closer to the 1st down mark. Going to make it 3rd and short. Now, will you try the run game again, see if they could pick it up, or you think we should leave it to the other rookie, the quarterback's hands?
I think you leave it to the quarterback. You just get so many more options with your receivers.
That is definitely true. I like what you're going with that one. But they said they're going to try the run, and he is going to spin away, and they actually give it to Up to No Good, a familiar face in Huntington Beach, just enough, and the spin gets him to 1st. Good job.
I think in St. Louis saw the 2nd string come out, and they felt secure about the pass.
They're going to try the handoff again, and he's going to pick up a couple of yards this time around, actually make that 3. So he is getting more than 1. That is encouraging, but you want to see him hit those holes for 5+ one of these times.
Yeah, I mean, they keep jamming it inside. Maybe you try an outside run. Maybe give him a pitch, something. See if he can't get deeper downfield.
Silly Hawk throwing some more biddies out there. They tried to run again, and he's going to get maybe another couple of yards there. 3rd and medium coming up. Can St. Louis get off of the field again? That's the question that we'll have here. Not too much work from the receivers up to this point, outside of Ryan Davis earlier. Looking for a man is Deathridge, and going to be incomplete. Cannot hang on, and that's going to be Carlton Banks with his 1st attempt, and he just could not hang on through traffic.
That's 2 pretty big drops right now from HBV.
4th and 5 coming up here. Send this one away, and it looks like it's a really, really good pin inside the 10. So the special teams did help him out. A quick stop from this Huntington Beach defense. We could see themselves get some good field position coming up.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Quick 3 and out, and then we'll see if they can't score off that.
Huntington Beach did have some opportunities for some turnovers, so we'll see if they could come through with another clutch play. It's going to be a handoff, pushing up and going to get stuck. Not to be, just too many bodies. Look at that man right there rolling over his teammate. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That was TJ Camden in on that. Good stop right there.
Yeah, TJ Camden, I believe Najee Wyatt was right there. Yes, he is. It's going to be 2nd and 9 coming. Gonna pass this again, looking for a man. Takes off to run. Almost get a safety. That was close. Phenom Chisholm double dipping. Gonna get number 2, but that breaks him down to the 1.
Good reaction from Rebecca to get out of the end zone right there.
That is a veteran move right there. I think most of the rookies would have just took that 2 points to the other team, but we'll see what they could do here. 3rd and 16 coming. And they are going to try the handoff wide, not bouncing it and just swarming around Namey. Only 3 yards so far on the ground. He did have a great catch earlier, but the run game isn't working too much for St. Louis either.
Definitely a huge stop from HBV.
Why is Phenom always in the D line? Probably because of where you put him in your what's the name? in your strategies. But it's going to be taken off to run, trying to shut off a man. He almost did, actually, and gets past midfield. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. First and 10 coming up.
Best field position they've had all night.
Keep in mind, everybody, though, outside linebackers, they're kind of full D linemen, so they will get placed there every now and then. As we see a huge hole and a 15-yard face mask on top of it. I believe Huntington Beach, actually, no, take that back. That looked like a face mask to me, but that's going to take it backwards, unfortunate.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. Get that first big run. Just taken straight back.
It looked like a face mask. I thought everyone in your mama did. Thought it was, but not to be. It called it a little too soon. Looking for the short pass. That's going to be caught, and it's going to be Riker Bryson for his first catch as a Huntington Beach Voyager. Used to be with New York. Now he's going to be trying something different. See if he can help out this new offense.
Good to see some pass yards come in. Definitely need to go a little bit deeper in these long scenarios, though.
And that doesn't make it any better. Another penalty this time around. It's a false start. Going to make it 2nd and 20. And Huntington Beach, this is probably the most I've seen them struggle in the last, well, this game and last season. We'll see if they can get the anchor out of the sand. But it's going to be 2nd and 20 here. They're going to try the ground game, finding a little bit of a hole, but not too much. Going to make it a gain of 2, and it's 3rd and 18.
Mm-hmm. Well, they tried the outside run, but
yeah, they tried to bounce it inside. I thought there was a little bit of a crease, but St. Louis, they've been plugging those holes very, very well so far in this ball game. 3rd and 18. Gonna look for a man. They're gonna try to screen this time around. Got some blockers up front, but not gonna be enough. Pretty much getting past their initial start, and it's gonna be 4th and 5. Expect the punt team.
I'd say go for it here, personally.
At this point, yeah, I don't blame you to think that. Yeah, you put them in, but hey, the game's gonna call what it calls. I see another punt coming. And it is going to be inside the end zone. So looks like St. Louis is going to start out on the 20-yard line. Not to be there. No points for Huntington Beach right now. St. Louis, they're still leading with the 7-point setup here. We'll see if they can add on to it right before the half. And it's going to be almost on the offsides there, looking for the right. Going to be caught, but not going to get too much. Maybe a gain of 1.
I don't know how long HBV can depend on their defense alone. It's a scary game to play with St. Louis.
Mm-hmm. Looking to get something going here. 2nd and 9, they're going to fake it 2 times, looking for a man, middle of the field, wide open, going to make the catch, and once again, Glass just dicing them up in the middle. It's 1st and 10 coming.
I'm thinking offensive rookie of the year, maybe.
I mean, we can't say that off of one game. Can't say it up for one game, but right now he's producing. Whenever the ball is thrown his way, he's made the play, and Def got to get him credit for sure. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming for St. Louis, trying to get something going. 2 minutes, looking for a man to throw it to, but a sack is going to be here again. Josh Schloyer getting to the quarterback for the sack.
And get some rookie love from the other team going.
Definitely got to show some love. That D-line coach there for Huntington Beach, I don't know what he does to them, but he put some serious work in, looking like He looking like Aaron Donald on that play. As another pass is coming on the run in some coverage. And once again, Paris Glass with the catch in some coverage. And now it's going to be a 3rd and long situation.
He's definitely shown he can have the potential to be a reliable target down the field.
One player I haven't seen is Ansel Tavian. He got moved to the backup situation, so we'll see if he makes a check-in. There's going to be a no drop back, but I don't think that's going to be enough for the first down. Huntington Beach will call the timeout, and they'll give themselves another chance here before the half ends. Did not expect the low-scoring affair.
No, I wasn't either. I was thinking it was going to be an offensive show house, but
we'll see how far this punt goes. Sending this one away. Looks like it is going to the right a little bit, but how's the bounce? Not so good. Into the end zone. And Huntington Beach has 41 seconds left, 2 timeouts. They could get something going here, but I think Ryan in the chat kind of alluded to, I think we need to see a little bit more deep passes here in this offense.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely need more deep passes. You got 41 seconds to get downfield.
We'll see the first 2-minute warning, sub 2-minute warning setup here for Deathridge. Looking for a man, and there's a launch it and an overthrow. And he had Jeff Brown. And that is unfortunate there for Huntington Beach. That was 6 and +1 right there.
That's a tight end's dream right there. And I mean, unfortunately, still have a rookie quarterback, so
I think if he set his feet, that would have been easy bucket. They're going to try the handoff though, push the 4 sheds off a man, and there goes the man Carlson getting a decent gain, but that's just going to make it 3rd and short. Third and 1 coming up. They need at least another 30 to 40 yards here to make me think that they got potential field goal position. Got the bunch to the left. Tyler Deathridge trying to get something going, looking for a man. The pocket is amazing. The pass is going to be caught off the tip. It's going to feed the homie. Number 14, Carlton Banks. What a catch.
That is absolutely huge.
Tried to
usually don't expect it to come off the bounce.
Wow, what a catch.
And that's why you always play till the whistle. Never know what's going to happen.
Now they have 11 seconds here. They could go for the Hail Mary, but I say try to secure the kick. And it looks like they are, with Carolina's first field goal attempt in her career for Huntington Beach. From the right hash, kick is going to be up, and you could go ahead and put some points on the board for the Voyagers. Their first points comes through the distance.
Huge kick for Adrianic.
And I can let you know right now, she did not do that in Arizona. I don't know why. I'm not going to speculate it on stream. I know what happened. I'm just saying. But we're going to keep it moving here. 7 seconds. Huntington Beach does get on the board, and that was definitely encouraging to see.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to go into the half now with some points on the board. They're not down 7-0. Should give them a little bit of boost, a little bit of a reset, hit the field again, maybe hit a little bit deeper down the field with their passes. They've definitely had people open down there.
You are definitely right about that, my friend. Happy to have you here with me. And we need to get you in the booth some more, my man. I'm trying to tell you. But we got this return coming up. Actually, it's going to be a kneel down. St. Louis will have potentially one more play.
I'm sure they're going to throw a deep bomb here. Knowing St. Louis, they're just going to go for it all.
Don't fret about your playbooks as well for all the owners here. You know, only one game to see. There's plenty of different scenarios and situations available for these to come up. As we see a kneel down, I'll go ahead and pause it here, and we'll check out the stats real quick. You see Tyler Deathridge, 45.5. He says he's going to increase that. Montaigne, looking like Montaigne. I'm not even going to lie to you. You look the same as per what we see there. We already know they love some W, so we're going to talk about that a little bit. Shout out to the homies at W. Use that code USFA S9 to get 10% off of each and every order that you choose to have with them. You already know how we do. And it's a great product. No jitters, no crash. All the nonsense taken out of it. Only the essentials. That is what you need to keep you primed and ready each and every day. Shout out to W, a great community as well. Show some love to them. We also have Paladin. They are our other sponsors. Make sure you show some love to them. If you need any software help for your business, that is what you are going to do. That's where you're going to go, so you can actually get that taken care of all the way through. And once you sign a contract with them, just like with W, you'll be directly supporting the USFA by doing so. So shout out to the big homies over there. Also, we have all of our affiliates. We got the Great One Hockey League Sim. That is goals. The shout out to them. They have the Ice Hockey Sim League going on. A real great product as well. So make sure you show some love if you want to do what we do here on the ice. You have actually, I got confused. I was thinking about something else, but we also have GSB, Gold Standard Basketball. And if you need to do some stuff on the hardwood, pause, make sure that you take a chance and look out for them. They're in season 2. They're doing their thug thizzle. I love that league. It's a real great league. And also we have the ECFL, the Elite College Football League, and they are our collegiate affiliates. You see a lot of the players coming from that league to this one. They are our NCAA affiliates, and I can't wait to see what they do over there. But outside of that, I think we could go ahead and keep this thing rolling, my friend. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Excited to see what happens in the second half.
Let's go ahead and get into it then. I'm going to go ahead and flip over for you guys. And we are underway again. St. Louis firing off the arrows, and Huntington Beach is going to start with the football here, my friends. Let's go ahead and get into it. Get that exclamation point USFA. I see 8. We had 20 yesterday. What happened is we're going to fake it 2 times, but there's a flag on the play. What's the flag on? They said 15-yard face mask by Rock Blazer, and Huntington Beach is going to get a little help to start it off.
If you're Huntington Beach, this is what you need. You already have momentum now. Just take it and run.
Take it and run with it, indeed. You got the bunch to the left side. How will this come through in the mix? They're going to go ahead and hand it off, finding a hole. There goes Carlson. There's a flag at the end of it, and I think we already know what that is. Archer Allen, the center, is messing it up for them now. Every time they find a decent run game, they get pushed back.
Yeah, that hurts. I've seen that happen before. I've been a part of that. It hurts.
Yeah, I know. I know you felt that a good amount of times in Pittsburgh last season. It's going to be 1st and 20 though. Tyler Deathridge going to see if they can get him out of this hole, but they give it to the homie up to no good, who has a lot of steam, and there goes the run game. No flags, and a gain of 17 for number 18.
He said those are my yards. I want them back.
It's my money and I need it now. That's what he said right there. Because he's up to no good. That's what he does. He was a Pro Bowler last season, so clearly he has plenty of juice in the tank going to the number 2 role. As we see a motion here. Gonna be a handoff again, and there goes the big hole for Carlson. A spin move, keeping it moving past the 30, and I think I did not see what I did want to see. An illegal block in the back. It is a first down still, but they got to move it to the 42. That is unfortunate again for Huntington Beach.
I don't know how many times he's going to let him do it before he just goes back into that huddle and just starts smacking people.
I seen it when it happened. I was like, no.
Yeah,
that was a block in the back, unfortunate, but they're going to go with the delay handoff, and this time it's another speed boost there from Upton, and sometimes you need to switch it up a little bit. Upton, no good, got him right in field goal range.
We all thought they needed a pass game, but apparently they just needed to keep running it.
switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Back to the I formation. They found something that's working, but can they cap it off with something really good? 1st and 10 coming. It's going to be another handoff. Wide not pushing up. And there goes Tim Carlson for a decent gain of about 4. That got him up to 3 yards a carry. So I'm sure Tim Carlson, he's pretty thankful there. If he could hit that same carry that he had before without the penalty, I'm sure he'll be hype. But 2nd and 6 coming though. Going with the strong guy. They're going to hand it off and almost broke free again. There was a hole there, but a nice push by that St. Louis linebacker core. Make it 3rd and 5 now.
Yeah, their core's playing pretty uptight, and you'd almost think you'd call an audible out of that.
Thinking the coaching staff, you know, they want to take some pressure off of Tyler Deathridge. I see why they could add the run game a little bit. Ryan Davis making a little bit of a motion. They're going to throw it to him finally, and he's got speed. He's going to juke to the 10, and he's going to get taken down. And that is what the coaching staff is supposed to do. Set your quarterback up for success. Get it to your playmakers. You're familiar with Ryan Davis, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, his stats say it all. 2 for 27. You need to get him the ball more. That's it.
Big money plays all the way around the first trip into the red zone for Huntington Beach. Will they get a touchdown, though? Going to pass it, and it's going to be a short gain there of about 3. Make it 2.
I would have liked him to hold onto the ball just a little bit longer and look midfield.
Yeah, those are things that a young quarterback will have to work on as he continues progressing. Nothing too mad at that, though. An easy completion and still closer to the end zone. You can't be mad at that. 2nd and 8 coming. Looking for a man to pocket. Looking nice. And throws this one away. I think that one rusher they had at the end, he got to him there almost. Yeah,
it seemed every single one of those routes just was a short little comeback route. I'm not sure about that play call.
3rd and 8 coming up. I think if they go short, they go for it on 4th down. But we'll see what they do here. They are going to fake it. They send a blitz. It doesn't get home. There's another flag caught at the 1-yard line. And it is going to be an illegal man downfield. I haven't seen that since season 7. But it is going to be 4th and inches. They are going to decline the penalty. Now, Huntington Beach could use this to their advantage. Give it to 39. Call it a day.
I think you give it to him. Or you give it to Upton. Honestly, either one would be a good choice.
And St. Louis does have their defensive line open, but they are going to pass it looking. And a wide open Jeff Brown. And Huntington Beach is going to get on the board with the first touchdown pass of Tyler Deathridge's career. Great drive.
Huge drive. And just like that, they come back and they take the lead. Now let's see if their defense can keep up what they were doing the first half.
It took him a while, but Tyler Deathridge got the job done. Can't be mad at it. And now it's a 3-point ball game here for Huntington Beach. St. Louis is getting the ball back, though, so we'll see how they respond. But Tyler Deathridge and the run game, they were benefactors of great things here, and I'm looking forward to seeing more from them. What are your thoughts on them?
That run game was just absolutely huge. It was just like out of nowhere they figured it out. I don't think St. Louis is going to let them keep doing that anymore. I definitely think they need to rely on Deathridge more, and I think now that he's got that touchdown, I think that'll give him the juice he needs to just keep on going. People
in the chat saying Turt's bad coaching decision and everything like that. I get it. I mean, it's 4th down. You believe that you could get the stop. It was just a bad defensive call, in my opinion. I think if they were able to get to a quarterback, that might have been a different result, but I can see why they would try to go for 4th, but 4th and inches is kind of almost giving it to them in these cases, you know?
It was a weird call for that, but you don't want to give them 2 opportunities.
But you also got to give credit. You also got to give credit to the person catching the ball, too, and making it 4th and inches, because if it was a drop, it would have been going backwards.
Yes.
But Huntington Beach's defense is back on. Montaigne looking for touchdown number 2 on the season. First and 10 coming up here, and it's going to be a drop back. They send a blitz. It doesn't get home, but it is going to be a flag. What is it? It's going to be roughing the passer on TJC, and that's going to move it up 15. And these penalties are biting the Huntington Beach Voyagers tonight.
I'm not sure about that one, but okay. It probably happened and I didn't see it.
It did. I seen the blitz come through, but it was just right after the pass. I think that was how he tackled her. Gonna be looking, handoff coming, finding a little bit of a crease, but a great tackle. That could have been a lot worse. And Namie McNamerson not having a great game tonight.
No, he's not. And TJ coming back in with another tackle. He's having a really good night for himself. I think I just saw 4 tackles. So
the penalties, we'll see if that keeps on bugging Huntington Beach, but it's going to look right side. It's going to be caught by Glass, falling down right at the sticks. He might be a little short, and it's going to be 3rd and inches coming.
Yeah, a little bit of a rookie mistake running back to the wrong side of the field once he caught the ball.
3rd down coming here. Huntington Beach trying to get off of the field. St. Louis trying to keep the drive alive. Who's going to get it done? You see the ball right there. It's clearly past the line. You see that? As we see a handoff, and there goes a good run, but he fumbles the football and picked up from Huntington Beach running through. He's going to take it down the sideline to the 20, but I think he hit the ground first. And they are going to review it, and I'm pretty sure it's going the St. Louis way. And it is a valiant effort there, but once again, not going Huntington Beach's way. It was clearly down, though.
Yeah, it was.
Gonna look for a man to throw it to, and once again, guess who? Glass with another catch and past the 40, and St. Louis is on the move in Huntington Beach territory.
This isn't this is what you don't want to do. You don't want to give them the momentum. This is definitely when they come back and get another score for themselves.
1st and 10 coming up here. Going to be looking for a man to throw it to, but the protection is going to get home, and it's going to be a throwaway. Great pass rush there from Huntington Beach.
Huge pass rush. Good job throwing that ball away.
Second and 10 coming up here. What's going to happen in this one? They're going to send a man in motion. They're going to fake it to Sir Lancelot. Going to throw it to Lancelot, and he's going to try to turn up. He's going to shed one man and push forward and gets inside the 35-yard line. And that's what a number 1 receiver does for you. Makes something out of absolutely nothing.
You're absolutely right. He got that, and he fought for every single yard. He didn't catch it and, only push for a yard. He pushed for basically all 7.
They're going to send the man in motion, looking for a man, throws it short, and great defense there. TJ Camden hit him a little early, but the referee said they had enough penalties already. It's going to be 4th and 3 coming.
He's having a pretty controversial night. He already had the 1 penalty. He's had some pretty good tackles, some good stops. That deflection now, but
going to be a long kick here for the setup here for St. Louis. Let's see if he can knock it through. Kick is going to be up. It looks like it's to the right a little bit, but it is going to go through barely, and we got ourselves a tie ball game, folks.
Huge kick.
And now we've got to see what the mettle of these teams are. We got 3.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Make sure that you do the exclamation USFA, get in the giveaway. You've seen the website bio. I posted it in the USFA chat so you can see what it looks like. It's going to be a fun ride there. And there's also TPE and traits and all the good stuff and character development stuff. And don't forget the drip as well. So you could definitely get a lot of stuff or get some stuff in the giveaways. Make sure you don't miss a stream so you can have a chance to get something. But we're going to send this one away. Huntington Beach is going to kneel this one down. No chance for X-Pac. There's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. And Huntington Beach could take a bigger lead this time around with another great drive.
They definitely could. They had a pretty great offensive push. They just need to figure out what they did there and keep doing it right.
And I didn't tell you guys this earlier, but the last time these two teams met, it went to 2 overtimes. So I'm not 100% surprised that it's going like this, as we see a handoff and it's going to be another short gain there. Tim Carlson there with the gain of 2.
Don't you just love those 2+ overtime games?
Yeah, I love it. Being in the booth for another 30 minutes, you love to see it. You know what I'm saying? It's 2nd and 8 coming up though. Tyler Dethridge trying to get something going. They're going with the play fake, looking middle of the field and overthrows him again. And Tyler Dethridge, he has the moments where he can make the play, but the pass just slightly off the mark.
Honestly, if I'm HBV's offensive coordinator, I don't care. I just keep throwing those deep passes. If
they're getting
the
through.
Receivers are open, if they're getting through, just keep throwing them. He's either going to hit it or overthrow them.
Going to throw it short and going to turn up for the first. Sometimes you got to go short to get the job done. And hey, number 18 up to no good. He knows what to do when he has the football. Good job.
He definitely found a nice little hole in that zone defense.
Deep accuracy TPE next week there for Coach Tito. That's what he said. 2 minutes left in the third, and they're going to try the run game again, but I think that's going to be a face mask there, and I am right this time. That'll put Huntington Beach in St. Louis territory. Oh, Superwoman. Oh, snap. Is the girl Ty? What's happening, girl? How you doing? I didn't see you in a while. I thought you forgot all about me. What's going on? How you doing? That's Ty White, the second tight end / fullback there for Huntington Beach, trying to cheer on her team at work. Yeah, I felt it as we see a handoff, and Tim Carlson's going to shed off 2 men and pick up some solid yards there. 2nd and 6 coming up here. I'm Super Gremlin. I don't know which player that is or if that even is a player, but shout out to you. What's going on, big homie? Thank you for showing up to the gameplay. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up. Full Panther, and they tried to hand off again, but this time St. Louis says no to all of that craziness. It's 3rd and 7 coming.
Yeah, their linebackers got pretty fed up.
He said he's here to watch Tyler Dethridge now. I feel it. 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, trying to get something going. He has his first touchdown in the bag. He wants to get his first victory. They're going to throw it short, and that is not going to get the job done. Not a fan of that particular play call there. 4th and 6.
Yeah, Dethridge hasn't had a good first game, but I don't know that he's necessarily been. Can't say he hasn't been given the chances, but maybe not the right ones.
I feel it on that, and they're going to call the hike before the end of the 3rd quarter. That's going into the end zone, and we could go ahead and go into the giveaway. What's happening with the people? Got to get the giveaway going. 3rd quarter, we got a tie ball game. Everything rolling nice. You love to see it. I'm gonna get this thing rolling for you real quick. Let's see what's happening. Spin that wheel, and who's going to get the victory tonight?
Man, you really love these close games.
You love the close games, the defensive struggles, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a big one. There's going to be 20 TPE to give off tonight. Who is going to win, though? That is going to be the question. Let's go ahead and get it rolling. Who's going to get it?
Pretty good chunk of TPE.
Hey, 20 TPE, 10 entries, and the winner shall be... Wow, he's double dipping in a row. Coach Tito, he says he needs some points in that deep accuracy. I know where that is going. Great job, big homie. It's gonna go to the homie Coach Tito for that one, and that is gonna make it a real good setup there for Huntington Beach. But can they get the victory here? That is going to be the question going forward.
Hey, Caboose, is that basically like the same thing as Ryan getting it? Or Oh, I was just asking Caboose if that's the same thing as Ryan getting it, because he said if Ryan got it, he was gonna riot.
Oh yeah, because he had like 50 to 60% of the giveaways last season. But we're gonna keep it moving here. Get back to the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Throw your fours in the chat for your boy. Let's get back into it. Gonna be Montaigne looking for it, man. Throws it right side, gonna be caught. Short game there. Make it 2nd and 6. Rocky Butterfingers. I didn't bring up his name. Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. No.
Oh, yeah. Rocky Butterfingers. Got to say, this is his first game in the USFA. He has 3 catches, looking for a man. Throws this one away though, and honestly, Montaigne could have took off to run with that one.
Yeah, we haven't seen Montaigne try to run it at all, and I think there's been a couple opportunities that she's had to, just kind of stretch her legs a little bit. Just take a slide and get a gain of 5, but.
Well, it's gonna be 3rd and 6 coming up. Huntington Beach looks like they're sending 4 on this play, not quite getting home, and there's gonna be another toss and no one home in the Huntington Beach pass rush. They're keeping the offense in the game, and this is what the medal of a championship winning team could do for you.
Yeah, that was a huge play by Josh Sawyer right there to keep the pressure on.
And that's going to give Huntington Beach some decent field position to start this drive. The 4th quarter just getting going. And let's go ahead and get into it. It's going to be returned by X-Pac, who has a lot of speed and takes it to the 45. And honestly, you can't ask for more from the season 7 cornerback of the year. He did a great job on that return.
That was a huge return. He saw open lane. He took it and hit it with everything.
St. Louis trying to get off the field. Huntington Beach, they're trying to score again. They move to more of a jumbo set again. Carlson, they're in the backfield trying to get something going here, and they'll give it to him. And this time, he is going to push forward. He looked like he was about to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he does get 1.
Yeah, those runs right there are real risky. St. Louis is everybody on that line.
Running straight into the teeth.
Yeah.
It's crazy right there, but gonna keep it moving here. 2nd and 9 coming up. Gonna look for a man to throw to. The wide open man is caught as Riker Bryson reaching out for the first. Did he pick it up? They said he did, and it's 1st and 10 Huntington Beach. Good job there, and once again, I gotta say it each and every time. Deathridge, he's 12 for 20. That is my birthday, so get me something. That's all I gotta say on that. It's 1st and 10. 10 minutes left. A delayed handoff, and there goes Upton pushing forward and gonna get to the 30-yard line. He has 5 carries this game. I think we both can agree that he's made every single one of them count.
He definitely has. I mean, somebody give that man a raise. Give him something. Give him a new pair of shoes.
1st and 10 coming up here. And that's the yin and the yang there with the power back in Carlson and more of a scat back as he looks left side and almost throws his first pick, trying to get it to the homie, Riker Bryson. Trying to make it 2nd and long.
I think Davis was just there on the right, and he was wide open.
Gotta keep updating for sure.
That's definitely an awareness thing, and as Deathridge develops, he'll learn to hit the right targets.
Give it to him again, and he's going to get to the 25-yard line here. 3rd and 6 coming up. Still manageable, still able to get hit. You can hit a short pass. You could try the deep one towards the end zone. You can even run it and try to go for it if you get close enough.
Yeah, they're not in a bad position whatsoever. They can definitely make something happen here.
3rd and 6 coming up. Gonna look for it, man. Throws it, and they did not let the route develop. I know what they were trying to do, the in and out route. He rushed that one for sure.
Mills was absolutely wide open as well, going for the end zone. Definitely rushed that pass way too much. I don't know if he thought the pass rush was coming or what.
There's going to be a kick straight down the middle here for Carolina. Had a big kick earlier, and she is going to knock it through. Had to wait for it a little bit, but it's all good. Huntington Beach will take the lead.
Yeah, the refs were trying to figure out if it went through or not. I think it just came through too quick, but Andrianic's having a great start to this season.
Gonna be 8.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. St. Louis well in range to get the job done. It hasn't been a pretty game for Huntington Beach with all the penalties, but if you got the lead in the fourth, you honestly can't be too mad. That means you're in the game. That means you have the ability to close out the victory. Now we got to see what this defense could do, see if they can get a stop.
I think if HBV can get a 3 and out, they're in a great position to just seal this game. But St. Louis definitely does have everything they need to just drive down this field and get the lead back themselves.
See a kneel down here from Kevin Lee. We'll see Montaigne coming back onto the field. You've been in this league for a while. You've seen your fair share of comebacks here from Rebecca Montaigne. This isn't uncharted territory, so we'll see how they do against Huntington Beach.
No, you could definitely relate Rebecca to a very famous person in real life. So.
Yeah, most definitely. Looking for the pass again. The pass rush getting home, though, and there goes Najee Wyatt, making her lose 7, and that is a great start for Huntington Beach.
I mean, defense is doing exactly what they need to do. If I were them now, I'd almost play a little bit more aggressive, play against the deep play.
Of course, never let number 15 pass them like they did earlier, but they're going to fake it. Look at left side. Is going to be caught and tackled by the homie Dexter Jackson. Kind of quiet day for him, but they did get those yards back. Third down a lot more manageable. And of course, Twitch is going to ask me to update the app on my phone while I'm doing this. Don't you see I'm busy? Twitch, come on now, do better. As we see 3rd and 3, they're going to fake the handoff, looking for a man and some traffic, and incomplete. And the pass defense comes through in the clutch there for the boys in Huntington Beach.
Yeah, Tom Creek Jr. just came in with that big swat, and he said, "Not today." So here's that 3 and out. Here's their opportunity. Let's see what they can do.
Tyler Deathridge, he can seal the game here with a really great drive. As we see the punt going to X-Pac, had a great return earlier and going to get to the 30. So best that he could do on that one, but you'd hate this. Actually, you'd think that if you could get a little bit further, it could help out, but starting at the 30 is never a bad thing.
No, I think this is actually perfect for them. If they just do another slow drive down the field, run the ball a lot, they can kill a lot of this time, and if they score, they put themselves in the perfect spot.
Methodical handoff, number 39, finding a hole and a face mask, I'm pretty sure, and I called it right. It's going to be Blaze Baxter, and that will get him close to midfield. That is not what you want to see from St. Louis.
No, that's exactly how that first one looked, I thought. So I think, thankfully, they called it this time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's how it almost looked like that first one that was a hold.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Okay, that's the first time I got tricked in a while. So it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here, and it shall be another halfback. But this time, St. Louis, they came out strong on that one. 2nd and 12.
Little bit of a setback there. I think they definitely could run one more play, but I might start looking for a pass here.
Going for another jumbo type of set here, and they're going to try with the reverse, and there goes great blocking, pushing forward, reaching out for the first down, and there goes Tim Carlson's longest official run, and that'll get him over 50 yards rushing. 3rd and inches. Would you give it to him again?
I would give it to him again. Who gave that guy eyes? Apparently he didn't have them before. He just found that hole, and he did everything he needed to right there.
Most def, and they are gonna fake it here, looking for a man left side and caught. And that is actually a familiar face on defense. That's Dexter Jackson looking like TJ Watt or JJ Watt. A big play by the middle linebacker, getting it done.
What is he doing out there? Somebody stop that man.
Going with the pistol, and they go with the delay in the big hole for Upton. A juke move inside the 20, and they're in business, my friend. Now they got to seal the deal.
I don't know who Upton was juking right there, but
yeah, I think it's just a Madden thing. I've been trying to figure that out for the longest, why middle linebackers come out. But in these jumbo sets, that's where they come out, when it's like three people there. So looking and going to be caught. There goes Ryan Davison picking up the first. And Tyler Deathridge, he doesn't have a lot of yards today, but I'm sure he's not complaining. He's going to lead his team inside the 10.
We'll say Davis hasn't had a reception for less than 10 yards. So if Deathridge can just find a way to connect with him more, I honestly think HBV will be perfectly fine.
Looking for a man right side is going to be open, and he's just going to catch it and fall closer to the end zone. There goes Carlton Banks with another catch. It's 2nd and goal.
I think you go single back formation here and then go for a wide pitch. Maybe with a trap play. I don't know.
25 passes, 25 runs, a balanced setup here. And looking for a man again. Gonna throw it left side and a dot. There goes Carlton Banks. Open it up. Cash out for the homies. Huntington Beach goes up 2 possessions.
Deathridge said that he's ready to be here.
It's not how you start, my friend. It's how you finish. And
yeah,
he showed why he deserves to be in the USFA. An extra point, all good to go by Carolina. And it wasn't a pretty game here for Huntington Beach, but you cannot say that they didn't do everything that they needed to do to put themselves in the best position to win. And that's how the game of football works. One play at a time, one possession at a time, one quarter at a time, one drive at a time. See how your medal matches up against the medal of the other team. And if your team's better, you'll get the win 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about how you play out the game. It's a full 4 quarters. And then with Deathridge, I mean, first game, maybe he just had some jitters, needed to shake it off the first, 2 quarters. And then he just came back like no other. And thankfully, HBV's defense just was here to play all day. So.
And the thing is, it could have been a lot worse for St. Louis. He had at least 2 passes that he overthrown that would have been easy touchdowns. So keep that in mind as well. It could have easily been 34-10 if the defense kept on going up against St. Louis. But the offense, that's something I don't think we'll have to worry about this season. I think they're going to be just fine. Especially with that quarterback, Tyler Deathridge. Now we see Montaigne in the comeback mode, almost throwing a pick to TJ Camden. It's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the most depressing ones to drop when they come right at your face. You're just standing there.
And you also had to give credit to that defense. They're the reason why they have the 2 possession lead. It gave their offense enough time to get acclimated. And here they are with another catch in St. Louis by Paris Glass. And I'm pretty sure he's near the top of the leaderboard so far this week in regards to yards and catches. He's chasing the homie Vic Dotson in regards to catches, but I'm pretty sure he's over him now.
Yeah, Glass has just been a powerhouse out there tonight.
3rd and 4 coming up here. Obviously, it's 4th down territory. No need to discuss it, but they're going to launch it right side. It almost picked and almost caught and knocked out. And Adam Leach, he says he's doing double duty. A great play both sides. Stopping the initial pass and then knocking it out from the receiver.
My heart just skipped 2 beats. Oh, I thought it was going to be an interception, and then I thought it was going to be the greatest catch.
They're going to be faking a handoff. Almost gets home as Gronkicon, but they left the homie again. Glass getting another big catch, and the drive continues here as we move to the 2-minute warning.
I mean, somebody needs to paint a target on that man or something, but do not leave him open.
Going to be 1st down and 10 coming up. And I'm sure Ryan is thinking, I'm probably not going to use this playbook here in the playoffs with all those yards allowed to the tight end, especially if he was to go up against some of the top tier tight ends in the Western Conference. They have some good ones, so they might be staying away from that one going forward. But it is week 1, so try it out. Everything ain't going to be perfect. Look for a man. Again, it's Glass, and he's going to shed off a man. Pushing forward, the 2nd and 3rd and 4th effort gets some more yards, and it's going to get 7.
Yeah, this is definitely Vic Dotson would be having a heyday right now.
Honestly, Huntington Beach is kind of lucky they're not going up against Vic Dotson, in my personal opinion. No bias, because that 119 yards will probably be closer to 160, 170 as they see another sack. And I know who that man is, Phenom Chisholm. He needs to stop messing around and sub. He's one of the top pass rushers the game got, and he's going to lead the league with that sack with 3 on the season.
You love to see it. That's just absolutely beautiful. HBV's defense has been pretty stellar, besides the fact that they have not stopped the tight end at all.
Gonna look for a pass again, looking right side. Instant coverage, and Adam Leach should have had that one too. It's gonna be 4th and 11. Oh yeah, he says he already knows what defense to go up against the Saints. Use any other book, see what happens. That's what I said. It's gonna be 4th and 11 now.
He said, try them all against me.
Try them all, I don't care. You can make your own custom playbook, see what happens. Looking left side, and some coverage, and deflected, trying to get it to the home. It looks like that was Sir Lancelot just could not hang on in double coverage, and going to be 1st and 10 here for Huntington Beach.
I think St. Louis needed to try to get it to Lancelot again way sooner.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. 1st and 10 coming, and we should see a couple of runs to burn the timeouts and to see what happens after that. A great push there from Carlson. And it's slowly working to Huntington Beach's favor. 1 more minute and some change. Tyler Dethridge and the Voyagers will have their first win of season 9.
Yep, they are 4 yards away from victory right now, so definitely just stick to the ground no matter what.
2nd and 4 coming up. They said that QB is trash. Let's go. They normally would be a pass coming after that, but he's going to get swarmed right at the line of scrimmage. Normally want to hear that. The QB is trash. Let's go. They always be throwing a crazy good pass for the quarterback. But 3rd and 4 coming up. Ryan saying it's ugly, but a W is a W. I 100% agree. But as you've seen in the second half, the penalties, they weren't too much of a factor in the second half, and that kind of helped them out.
Yeah, when they stopped doing all those illegal penalties, they definitely started doing it. There's Ryan Davis. Oh my lord.
And he almost broke free off of that tackle, but he will get the lasting impression here. 4 catches for 42 yards. I'm sure he's not mad at it. His team is getting the W, and I'm expecting a lot more from this offense next week. But they will go into next week 1-0 as we see victory formation for the first time in Huntington Beach's season. Tyler Dethridge 2 for -6 in regards to the run game, but overall, a victory is indeed a victory.
Yep, starting off as a rookie QB, can't be happier than leaving with a victory. So they just need to take it into week 2, and I think HBV is definitely still a championship contending team.
And I agree with Ryan in the chat. If Tyler hit those 2 deep passes, it will be a completely different story that we're talking about right now. But They'll take the 10-point victory here. 20-10 is your final score. And we'll check the stats out really quick as I'm going through with them. What are your thoughts on St. Louis going after this loss? This is their first Western Conference matchup in the Western Conference. So what are your thoughts on them?
I mean, St. Louis definitely still has the pieces that they need to make things happen. They just definitely need to make some maybe adjustments around the board. Get it to Lancelot a little bit more, find ways to get him open, and then keep getting it to Glass. Get Glass to do something more with that ball.
Most definitely, and big props to the Huntington Beach defense as well. The MVP, the reigning MVP, Namie McNamerson, only 7 rushing yards on as many attempts. You don't see that very often from such a talent, but is the defenses of the league catching up to the homie Namie? We'll have to figure that out. Up to no good had the same amount of carries and showed that he still has plenty of juice with 68 yards, averaging almost 10 a carry. That is ridiculous. Tim Carlson there, 19 for 57, averaging 3. And looking a little bit further, the longest carry was by Upton, definitely. And honestly, it should have been Tim, but they did have that penalty, so unfortunate there. Paris Glass, first game, impressive. Looking like a mini Vic out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. 11 catches, 139 yards. Great job. Namie did hit 4 catches for 43. Rocky Butterfingers in his first game, 3 for 16. Sir Lancelot, 3 for 54. Got the touchdown. He also had a drop, as did Paris Glass and Namie McNamerson. Those are tough breaks that you can't see. Kevin Lee only had 1 catch for 18. Those are a pretty big one, but not to be. And Christopher Baker, I don't know how the corner got into it, but hey, keeping it moving. Carlton Banks leads the way in yards with 55, 1 touchdown. He did have a drop, as did Ryan Davis, 4 for 42. Up to no good, 3 for 25. Jeff Brown, 3 for 6 and a touchdown. And then Riker Bryston with 2 for 12. Dexter Jackson, I don't know how he did it, but he did it. That was a big catch there on 4th down too.
It was a huge catch.
Defensively, TJ Camden led the way with 10 tackles. Dexter Jackson with 7. X-Pac with 5, Phenom Chisholm with 5, Tom Creek Jr. with 4, Trey Glock with 4, Najee Wyatt with 4, Gronky Kong with 2, Adam Leach with 2, Josh Sawyer with 1, Kratos Merciless, goated name by the way, with 1, Everett Williams with 1, the rookie, and Ryan Davis getting a pass deflection maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see later. But looks like Dexter Jackson, the sole tackle for loss there. Phenom Chisholm leading the way in the league with 3 sacks. Josh Sawyer with 1 sack. Najee Wyatt. So the new defensive tackles getting to the quarterback, a great sight. No INTs, pass deflections. Looks like Tom Creek Jr. with 2, Adam Leach with 2, TJ Camden with 2, Ryan Davis with 1, and X-Pac with 1. And then nothing else to show for here. Almost had a safety too. That was pretty crazy. But let's see who else.
5 sacks is insane, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't even say that. Yeah, that is true. 5 sacks on the quarterback definitely helped out. That's a bot player, but he is not Orlando Roofgang in his first game. He's going to get 8. Fort Wayne Blunt Smoke, also another goated name, by the way, but 7 tackles. Tristan Mitchell with 5, Christopher Baker with 5, Blaze Baxter with 5, Nicholas Watt with 4. He's been in the league since the beginning. John Smith with 4. Garrett Hart, the rookie free safety, gets 3. Rock Blazer gets 2. Let's see. Terrence Goldsberry, the new D tackle here. He's going to get 2. Stevie Glades gets 2. William Thompson gets 2. Jesse Leva gets 1. And that is all the users there. Tavian and Glass each getting a tackle. Rock Blazer, Terrence Goldsberry, John Smith, and Nicholas Watt each getting a tackle for loss. No sacks on Deathridge. Kept them clean. So 5 sacks is 0. That's pretty crazy there.
That's
Garrett Hart there with 1. Christopher Baker and Fort Wayne Blunt Smoke there with 1. No fumbles. Almost had a fumble earlier, where it was Huntington Beach, but not to be. And nothing else there. Kicking wise, looks like Carolina had a perfect game, as did Daniel Carlstown. Looking real nice. The longest field goal was from 50 there from Carlstown. Carolina had a 49-yarder. Looking a little bit further, 8 kickoffs, 5 touchbacks, 3 of which went to Carolina. Punt-wise, Carlstown had the longest punt with 53. And it looks like they both averaged somewhere between 45 and 49, so like 47. Great job by those people right there. And then X-Pac with 1 kick return for 31 yards. Kevin Lee, 2 for 43. Punt return wise, X-Pac 3 for 33. Rocky Butterfingers doing his thing, 2 for 15. And that is it for the gameplay tonight. How you feeling, that white guy?
I'm feeling pretty great. Honestly, you can't be mad if you're either team. St. Louis did great. HBV obviously came out on top. St. Louis defense, though, just needs to work better on not breaking towards the second half.
Yeah, most definitely. I appreciate you for stopping by, hanging out with your boy. We got to do it again before you get back working. You know how we do. Got to work before play. Work before play, you know what I'm saying? But we got one more game here in week 1, and it's a pretty big one. I'm not even going to lie to you. We seen one of our expansion teams earlier, and now we got to see the last one. We get the first look in Toronto, as the Toronto Race will host their first game. New quarterback Jim Carr, someone you're very familiar with, and he's going to be taking over. And Preston Dotson, he had the league waiting to see where he went, and it'll be his first chance at crack in Florida. He's going to be rocking with the Typhoon. How are you feeling about this game, my friend?
Carr's been known to throw some interceptions before, and with Preston Dotson lurking around, on a new team, against a new team, a brand new team, mind you, no chemistry going on. I think we're going to see some interceptions, at least one from Dotson. So,
hey, I love to see that, because it's been a while since I got an INT, but can't wait to see it. It's going to be same time tomorrow, 8 o'clock, or a little bit later, maybe 8:15, something like that. But can't wait to see that one. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you so much for all your time spending with us, and we'll talk to you later.